Okay, we're back with another fun filled day of figuring out what I have to do to make Unreal awesome. Or, usually in my case, how to make Unreal not broken, which is on me, not on Unreal. Unreal's fine. I just have this aversion to reading the directions before I start. So, let's go up to, let's make it 10 o'clock. Need some light. I'll save all. See what it looks like. Start here. I need some kind of global illumination. Like right now, the shadows are way too dark. I'm working with a really ancient video card, so I have to be careful not to destroy my frame rate, which right now I'm getting about 25, which is, for me, not terrible. It's about what I get in DayZ. And I'll count that acceptable, for a similar kind of environment. I think what I need to do is look up, let's see, my shadows are too dark. How do I fix that? I don't want the shadows darker. I want them, why are my shadows so dark? Don't have dynamic GI, okay. Use static lighting. I'm not using static lighting. Let's see. Bots. Hello, bots. Nope, wrong button. Okay. So now, well, sun too bright? No. Atmosphere black? No, that's not my problem. Dark shadows? Yeah. But I have the sun sky shadows and I want to lighten them. Don't know how. It's overall too dark. I'll tell you what, why don't we just go to YouTube and I'll see if I can find some tutorials on it. How about that? Oop. Anything in the new version? Let's see. That's a year ago. Let's filter it. So let's say anything this month. Anybody talking about it? Doo-doo-doo. I don't need products. I need just the stuff. Dynamic outdoor lighting. I want to start with a short one. Give me just a 5-minute overview of how to set it up, and then that's about fishing, dude. I don't need a fishing video at the moment. I'm sure it's cool, but it's not what I'm looking for. Reptilian, alien, come on. Okay, how about, oh, well, first of all, let's just try this. Here we go, 5-minute setup, right? No, this is prettier, but this looks like a nerdier thumbnail. Maybe this guy knows what he's doing.
Work goes smoothly when you know the right step.
No. Don't need that. Next 5 minutes, you'll learn. Okay, cool. Oh, I see. Okay, so I get 2 directional lights. Awesome. All right.
Hello
what
and
happens.
welcome. In this tutorial,
Hello.
In this tutorial, I'm just going to be briefly, just quick and efficiently going over how it was that we used
I've
to
seen
be able to
something like this
add
guy before.
sort of like a sky, to our maps or to our
Let's
levels,
get through the
and how easy it is to do it in UE5 and sort of go over certain settings and whatnot. So without further ado, this will make for a very short tutorial. I might do more like this in the future, but let's just get right into it. So this will be New World, and we'll just call it the default, and we're actually good to go. So as you can see, nothing's in here. Nothing is in the world outliner, obviously, because it's a brand new level. So how it used to be is you'd have to add in a sky atmosphere, and then we can actually go ahead and add in a directional light. Now, when you add in the directional light in UE5, it's automatically, you can see we got a nice little sky going on. But how it used to be was it actually used to be deactivated right off the bat. So if we actually were to type in atmosphere sunlight, this setting was actually deactivated by default. So you would have to turn that on. And this is how it worked in like UE4. So if you wanted to add a sky like UE4, this is what you would do. You would, sky atmosphere, directional light, atmosphere sunlight, take that on, and then from there you
Do I have a sky atmosphere? Let's see. No matching actors. All right, so I don't have sky atmosphere. I just have the sun sky. I don't know that that's enough, but we'll see.
go to like a height fog, add that in, and as well as volumetric clouds. Let's see. There we go. Then from there you have a really nice looking guy going on, and I mean that's not even bad at all. I mean that takes like 30 seconds, and even for me to just explain it only took about a minute, so that's not bad at all. It's very efficient. But now it's even better. So I'm actually just open up a new level, and let's go over how to do this. So you can see New World 1. So this is this one with the UE4 version. This is the UE5 version. So you can see New World, and instead of going to place actors, we just have to go to Window, Environment, Light Mixer, have this little mini window here. Now from all we have to do here is add in.
Hold on. Goofing around with OBS.
And instead of going to place actors, we just have to go to Window, Environment, Light Mixer, have this little even better. So I'm actually just open up a new,
Wait a minute.
a really nice looking guy going on. And I mean, this is what you would do. You would, sky atmosphere, directional light, atmosphere sunlight, take that on, and then from there you could go to, like a height fog, add that in, and as well as volumetric clouds. Let's see. There we go. Then from there you have a really nice looking guy going on, and I mean that's not even bad at all. I mean that takes like 30 seconds, and even for me to just explain it only took about a minute, so that's not bad at all. It's very efficient. But now it's even better. So I'm actually just open up a new level, and let's go over how to do this. So you can see New World 1. So this is this one with the UE4 version. This is the UE5 version. So you can see New World, and instead of going to place actors, we just have to go to Window, Environment, Light Mixer, have this little mini window here. Now from all we have to do here is add in the same thing basically, but however it's kind of named a bit differently because the atmospheric light is just another word for directional light. And so as shown in the other level, you only need one directional light. There's no point in adding two. So for this one, all you really want to do is click everything other than create atmospheric light 1. You don't need that because that's just a second one of the atmospheric light. As you can see, if we add in a skylight, just as it was in the previous level, but if we add in a directional light, now we have the directional light, but it was actually called create atmospheric light 0. So then from there, we can add in a sky atmosphere, volumetric cloud, height fog. And you can see it's the exact same process. Just
it's just consolidated.
It's just in one window, and
panel.
it's just like very efficient, very fast. I mean, you could do it all in like 5 seconds, really. Okay. And like even if I were to add in this create atmospheric light 1, that's just adding another directional light, and that's actually like completely useless. And obviously, we don't want
unless
two
you wanted to
directional
create
lights
a
for
moon,
one kind of
which I think
level
I
lighting.
do.
And so let's just go ahead and open that window up, and as you can see, when you remove that additional directional light, create atmospheric light 1 reappears. So we can leave that as is, and we're technically already done. Now let's go over how to move the sun real quick, because I'm just add this in here because a lot of people might not be too well known about it. So it used to be you used to just have to like rotate. Just go ahead and use the rotate tool, rotate the sun, and now you have night and you have
Clouds
day.
are cool.
This is sort of like a sunset vibe right here, but it's actually better than that now. So and I'm not even sure if this used to be in UE4. Don't quote me on it, whether it was or wasn't. So I'm not not sure, but I know for a fact it's in UE5. So all you have to do is really just hold Control L, and this little gizmo is very temporary. It'll appear, but once you're holding down those two keys, you can just use your mouse, not even clicking anything, and then you can see you can clearly rotate it to your liking. And it's chill. It's a nice little gizmo, and of course, when you let go of Control and L, you can no longer move the sun with the mouse, but the gizmo disappears only a few short seconds later. So if I needed if I'm at like an afternoon vibe here and I wanted more of like a sunset, Control L, lower it down, and we're good to go. So that's how you quickly add in a new sky sort of vibe to your level. And
what I want is the sun sky plug-in, dude. right? Is that what it's called? Maybe I'm mistaken. I think that's wrong button. Yeah, Sun Sky plugin. So it's no space in there. Try this. Unreal Engine 5 Sun Sky plugin. See, this is the same. Okay, that's the one I just watched. You know what? I want to see what other videos this guy has. I mean, his tutorial is pretty clear.
What
Stop. Not interested. Barcode. Okay, videos. What's he got? Xenoverse. Unreal Engine 5. Modeling. Ah, okay. I do get this. Video memory's been exhausted. That's kind of cool looking. Organization. How to recover files. That I haven't problem. I have not had that problem. All right, cool. What else? Yeah, I'll come back and check this channel out. All right, not right now. Unreal Engine Sun and Sky tutorial. I want the plug-in though. Real world position. That's the one, and that's the one I watched. His shadows don't look as deep black as mine do, though. I'll watch this one again. I mean, I think I'm subbed to this guy, but let me pop this open and then I'll come back to it. Of course, it's an obnoxious commercial. Okay. See, he does have. Hold on a minute. All right, you know what? I am going to just watch this one again because he's got the. What do we have here? Enabling the plugin. I've already done that part.
Back in the engine, we can close one for search right there, or we can simply just search for sun. If I spell it correctly, sun position, and we want the sun position calculator content, not C++ classes, just the content.
Right.
Go there, and you'll see we now have VP sun position and sun sky. We have two different blueprints here. The one which I'm going to be using is sun sky, like so. It doesn't matter where you put it, just drag and drop it in. And you'll notice when I do drop it in and let go,
I'm guessing
what we're going to see
that the blueprint one is the one I would want for animating it, right? So, all right, let me just follow along and make sure that I've got all these settings right. Where's the sun? Okay. Oops. Environment. This out of the way. Lighting. Okay. Now.
Is it's actually going to be quite bright. So this isn't as bright as it was when I tested it earlier. The screen was completely white, but this isn't exactly what we want.
Yeah, mine was at 75,000.
So the reason for that is we've now got two light sources in a level. So if we edit sun sky in the top right here, you'll notice that we also have directional light in here. Now this is actually perfect. The intensity here is 3, which is what we want it to be. For some reason when I did this earlier, the intensity was 75,000. So if your screen is just completely white, that will probably be why. I don't know why it sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, but basically that's why. So what I was going to do, we don't need to now, but what I was going to do was select our normal directional light, which we have in here, look at all these settings and make sure that the settings for directional light inside of the sun sky blueprint are the same. So they obviously are the same for us already, but if you've changed anything over, make sure that you do change it over again, as you can see here. And once you have done that, we just want to delete the directional light from inside of our level, and you'll notice.
Okay, so he's keeping exponential height fog. He has a post-process volume, which I don't. He's got sky atmosphere, skylight.
It's now perfect once again.
Wait a minute.
Again, as we're only using one directional light source. And then that's all we need to do to set it up. Now we can actually start using it.
Hold on.
So
why
if we
does he have
select it once
sky
again, we can now change all of the different settings.
What is skylight? Why does he have that? Do I have any other lights? I don't think so. No. All right. Control Alt. Okay, let me keep watching because I'm not sure that
It's down
I
here.
did it.
So again, if we look up at it, you'll notice we have north, south, east, and west. If you actually have a north already set up in your level and it's not in the correct location, you want to make sure that you don't just rotate it like that, because that's obviously not doing anything. What you want to do is actually rotate it using this north offset here, and that will actually work perfectly. So if I were to rotate it at 90, that means north is now facing this way. I'm fine with it facing the way it was originally. Obviously, it doesn't matter for me, but if it does matter for your map, change it how you need. Then all we need to do is change the latitude, longitude, time zone, and also the month and day, as well as the time. So I'm going to be setting this up for London, just because why not? So the latitude for London is 0.1276, the longitude is 51.5072, and the time zone at the moment is 1 because we're in BST. So the time zone is going to be UTC plus or minus whatever it is. So again, BST is UTC or GMT plus 1, and it'll also be the same for all your American time zones, European, Asian, all those different time zones which you have. Make sure it's perfect for UTC plus or minus, whatever number comes after that is the number you put in the time zone. North offset, again, I've already gone over, and now we want to do the month and day. So the month is going to be 7 for July, the day is going to be 4 for the 4th of July, which is the day I'm recording this. So actually, if you're American, happy 4th of July. And the time, I'm just going to do 11, as that's actually the exact time it is right now.
Yeah, I know. I already have that. That part's set up. What I'm really concerned about is, do I need the other stuff? Do I need the skylight and the atmosphere, fog, and all that stuff? Is that why my shadows are so dark? Sun sky. I don't need this here. Let's put this in, I guess, somewhere else. Yeah, there we go. Right? I mean, that's all I really want here is the lighting. And I don't know what to do. Oh, it contains a skylight. It contains the directional light, of course, and the atmosphere. Okay, so probably not.
Enough, the sun is actually in that exact position, so this does work perfectly for what we want. If I
Huzzah.
look just off of north, very high up in the middle of the sky, that works perfectly. And if you hover over where it says solar time, you'll see it says time of day in float. Example, 12.5 equals 12:30.
Yeah.
So that's how you do it. So obviously quarter to 1 will be 12.75, and so on and so forth. So I think that'll be it for this video. So we've done everything we want to do. What we've done is very simply set it up so we can use the sun position calculator inside of our game to actually set up where the sun would be in a real life location. Again, my example being London at this exact time of day and year. And if you want to find out where somewhere is, you can literally just Google the city name and then coordinates at the end. So I just Googled
Right.
London coordinates and it comes up perfectly there. So thanks so much for watching this video. I hope
Okay.
you enjoyed it and I hope you found it helpful.
That's one I used to set this up. That works. So now, it must be other settings. How to light the environment and how to lighting the environment. Skylight HDRI. No. Night sky and moon. I think I followed that one. Okay, I think I should probably watch William Faucher's videos. Everything I watch from this dude is good. Let's see. except he's got lumen. I don't know that I don't know that I can run real complicated stuff because of my old graphics card. Day-night cycle. Now this one, I think, didn't I follow this one? The day-night cycle with moon stars. And that's really, stop, that's obnoxious. Should subscribe and the bell and like. 'Cause I have watched this. I actually did this. I don't know what happened to it though. Where did it go? For anyone wondering, sun directional light, lux intensity can break. Weird. So if the lux value is lower than pi, it doesn't work sometimes. Well, oh, auto exposure maybe? Oh, you know what? Do I have a post-process volume? Maybe that's got something to do with it. Apparently not. So let's add that. No? Oh, there we are. Move to lighting. Right? Yeah, let's try this. So the light mass importance volume, what did I say? It's 100, it's 1.5 million. So just scale it, right? Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know. I guess. Oh, that's big. All right, let's look at the top so we can see how. There we go. Okay, so now let's center it. Where did it go? Oh, shoot. Gotcha. Okay, it was just too flat. So, let's go say 6,000. Wrong. That's a little better. How about 6,500? There we go, 7,500. Let's do that. All right, and now let's see the. Let's look at the front. Right? Is that my? Okay. Suppose that will do it. Let's go up like this. Perspective. File, save all. Right? Save all. Let's build everything and see if that makes an improvement. All right, well, let's figure this out. Did it turn off my lights? I don't know. Clear, close. File, save all. Let's find out. I hope not. I hope this works. I always say that. And it didn't. Damn it. Why do you turn my lights off? I've got to figure this world, whatever. File, save all. There's got to be a. I'm sure that this isn't the right way to do this, but it works. Whew, I don't need that one. Okay, so let's go up to the top here. Let's get back to. I mean, really, all I need at the moment is just decent lighting. I don't even have to have perfect. I'll be content with decent. Nope, didn't work. It didn't do anything. So I think though, in that post-process volume, maybe I can adjust the GI. Maybe I don't even have any. It looks like I don't. I mean, it looks just, you know, the shadows shouldn't be this contrasty. So I'll have to fix that. But you know, we got this. And I don't have any buoyancy. I don't want to mess with that right now. Let me run up here and check these buildings. I want to see what it looks like inside them. I mean, there's got to be. What I need is a tutorial on how to set up the illumination for low spec graphics cards. Because, I mean, the shadow is almost black here. I mean, not on my character, but, you know, that shadow, I need to be able to read into the shadows better. Like, this isn't terrible. I don't mind this so much, but it should be shaded, except it's bleeding through my model, which I should fix somehow. What do we have here? Is stuff spawning? No. Yep. Okay, so things are spawning, but I mean, I can barely see them. So that lighting is not acceptable. You know, when I just had a normal directional light, it seemed to be working just fine. And the lighting in here is okay. I don't mind this. I think this looks about right. Should be cool and dark. But these high contrast, you know, black shadows, there's just no detail in here. So there's something wrong. I just don't know what it is. Let's find out. You know what? I can just go ahead and stop the simulation. Make sure it's saved. And let's find a good tutorial for demystifying the skylight. Well. All right, I'm going to come back to this. I've got something to take care of here. I'll be back.